G'day fellow moto vloggers, Bandit Nev on some Moki, the Suzuki Bandit, on this Thursday afternoon, about 29 degrees, mild, nice on the bike. In the sun it's a bit warmish, but on the bike the breeze is nice. So what do I have today? Well, I was watching Mr. TRP, and he's just recently installed on his bike a equivalent to a Shuru, and it reminded me that I had a couple stored away in the shed. All they needed was some double-sided sticky tape stuff, or tape, to be able to mount on the bike. So I've done that, and it's on the front left-hand side, the Shuru. Now it begs a question, really. Okay, they might be able to hear it, but will they be attracted to it? That's a big question. I don't know. Would it make them get a bit skittish and start running towards the sound, or would they? I don't know. In other words, I'm really saying, do they work? And I have no idea, and I don't know if anyone could say that they actually work or don't work or whatever. So anyway, it's on there. Giving it a go. Easy enough to get off with a hairdryer or a heat gun on not too high setting. It's the same stuff as your mounts for your GoPro, your drift camera mounts. So it's pretty strong stuff, the 3M, and it comes off quite easily if you heat it up. So yeah, big question is, do they work? It looks like might be going this weekend to pick up the bike that Rex owns, and my friend's going to buy it off him as it is, and then fix it up and actually ride it himself. So we will be going up this weekend to collect the bike at this point in time, and have a look at the damage. I got some photos that Rex took, and I will put them in right here. So you have seen the photos. Probably the most damage and the most expensive part will be the fuel tank. That's virtually no good. If you can't get another tank, that can be a bit of a problem. You would have to patch this particular tank up and get it resprayed, which won't be cheap. Won't be cheap at all. So that will be a work in progress. The clocks, as you saw, the surrounding here is all busted up. As long as the clocks are okay, you can get the surrounds for the clocks from China at a more than reasonable price. I think it's $30 for the surround, so that's pretty good. Apart from that, it's not too bad, except for one big scratch on the right-hand rear tail, right-hand side tail piece, which is a bit scratched up as well, right down to the black plastic. So looks like you have to find something like that, which is probably not going to be easy. Probably going to be actually easier to find parts in England more than here. I don't know, but time will tell. He's not in a great hurry to get it going or anything like that. Probably won't be going until next summer, so that'll be like, I don't know, November-ish, maybe, if we're lucky, get parts. So that's where the bike stands at the moment. You saw the pictures, and yeah, there is a bit of damage. As for other damage, which with my expertise and Rex's expertise, any other damage that there is that we don't know about, well, Andrew will be able to spot no problem. So if there's anything else I think of, I'll put it in. If not, well, I'll say my farewells in a minute. Yeah, there is something I want to give a shout out to Mothership Videos, which is Noel. He's doing a small series of his tour of the South Island, and some of the scenery is stunning. So Mothership Videos, if you're not subscribed and you want to have a look at the lovely South Island of New Zealand, check his latest series out. Yeah, another thing also, I'm using a different microphone adapter, one that I bought from China. I took a punt. Normally the ones I get from China are really rubbish, and they're loose in the 3.5 connector, and that's why they tend to get a bit scratchy. But this one is a really, really snug fit, which is, well, it was a surprise. So it's one of those right angle ones where the plug's not sticking down halfway below your helmet, and if you're not careful you can sit your helmet down and you haven't unplugged the long cord, and my guess is it could damage it in the long run. Whereas this one you could sit it down and not a problem at all. You're not going to damage the connector, and it's a lot more snug, a lot more tidy, and well, I could quite easily be talking to myself. It may not be working properly at all. I won't know, of course, until I get home and put it in the editor. this video. Yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything that I wanted to say. That's why I had to pause it, because I have a lot of things to say, but as I'm saying it, I forget sometimes the things that I had in my mind to actually to say. And there's one other thing, yeah, there's still another thing before I go. I watch a channel called Quick Bikes, QUIKBIKES, and his nickname is Quickie, and he does up bikes and that sort of thing, makes them into not so much, I suppose, cafe races, but custom bikes for him and his friend Stevo, and it's a very, very interesting channel. So if you're not subscribed to that channel, head over and have a look and see what he does. He's learning all these machines like lathes and all that sort of thing. So it's very interesting, and makes up the parts for his bike or Stevo's bike, like foot pegs and stuff like that, and brackets, and it's really good. So head over to have a look at his channel, and he was recently given a particular machine. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a machine that's very, very old, and it was given to him by a person over there that watches his channel, and he used to ride in the TT, like the Isle of Man and all that sort of thing, back in the 60s and that, and I think he's 84 or 85, and he rides an MT-09. So how good's that? Pretty cool, eh? Gives me hope for another 20 years maybe. Anyway, I think I covered everything now. This is Bandit Nev on Samuki, the Suzuki Bandit, bidding you all very, very, very safe riding. I think by now the people in the UK might be able to go out a bit more, I think. Not 100% sure, but if you are, ride safe, and until next time, cheers for now. The reason I go in the middle of the road there, that patched up surface is so bumpy, it's bloody ridiculous.